Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into another edition of Key Time Sports. It's Key Time coming back to talk about the women's Final Four in the NCAA tournament. Now we have the Texas Longhorns, the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks, the Yukon Lady Bruins, and the Yukon Lady Huskies and the UCLA Lady Bruins. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you their statistics, their lineups, their whole rosters, and all of the coaches who are led by. And then at the end of the show, I am going to give you my prediction for both games. Now, for the Lady Longhorns, their roster is led by Madison Booker, Abby Buletter, Justice Carlton, Jordana Cardio, Sarah Graves, Rory Harmon, Shay Holly, Taylor Jones, Jordan Lee, Aaliyah Moore, Nakanga G, Montawandi, Kyla, Old Lacker, Layla Fila, Branya Preston, and their head coach is Vic Schefter. So now you look at the lineup, the roster, and you see the statistics for the Lady Longhorns. Madison Booker 16.5 points per game. Taylor Jones 12.1 points per game. Rory Hammond 9.3 points per game. Kyla O'Calley Ol Arke 9 points per game. Aaliyah Moore 7.9 points per game. Shay Holly 6.3. Leela Fila 6.1. Naji Nakama Matwana Tanda 5.6. Jordan Lee 5.6. Justice Carlton 5.2. Brianna Preston 4.4. Jordana Cardio 1.3. Sarah Graves 0.2. Now, that is the Lady Longhorns lineup when it comes to they've had such a wonderful season. Obviously, that's why they are here in the Final Four. There are some X factors at the bottom of this screen that I think that they don't have to have a large scoring output, but from a guard perspective, all three guards that is at the bottom of this screen, they do need to have they do need to have some type of momentum shift play in this game in order to win this game because we know that Rory Hammond, she is the top guard on the team of the Lady Longhorns. So we see the Texas Lady Longhorns lineup. Let's see at the Lady Gamecocks lineup. And let me tell you, most of these players they've been on the Lady Gamecocks for for the last 2 or 3 years. They have some new players, but they still have they still have a lot of players from last year's team. The first so here's the lineup for the Lady Gamecocks. Mariam Duda, Joyce Edwards, Sania Fagan, Milasia Fu Wiley, Bree Hall, Raven Johnson, Tessa Johnson, Chloe Kitts, Maddie McDaniel, Tina Pow, Alita Ty, Sakima Walker, Alicia Watkins. Now, a lot of these players from last year, so I know these players very well. We all know how we all know how Tina Pow she can just catch fire and score 15, 20 points like she did last year in this very game. Now, South Carolina, this is the fifth time in 7 years that they have been on this stage. Now they know this stage very well, and the head coach is Dawn Staley. That's the sister right there, sister. We love what you're doing with the Lady Gamecocks. Keep doing what you're doing and keep having success. So now let me shift on over to the statistics for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Now, we have Joyce Edwards. She has 12.7 points per game. Malaysia Fu Wiley, 11.9 points per game. Chloe Kitts, 10.4 points. Tina Pow Pow, 9.5. Tessa Johnson, 8.3. Sania Fagan, 8.1. Alicia Watkins, 7.2. Brees Hall, 6.2. Raven Johnson, 5 points. Maddie McDaniel, 3.1. Mariam Duda, 2 points. Al Hale Tack, 1.5. Sakima Walker, 1.4. So this is my take for the Lady Gamecocks now. Even though that they don't have the scoring power and the offensive firepower that they had last year, I still think that they're gonna be able to win this game off of experience, because when you see where they've been in this game 5 of the last 7 years, they've won 2 of the last 4 championships, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to the lady tournament play, and also as far as the point spread for this game, the point spread is in the Gamecocks' favor. In this game, I am going to look up the point spread right now and give you the exact point spread and how betters it will affect who all is in tournament play. So now, right now we see where now UConn is favored to win. UConn is favored to win the next game. Now this game, South Carolina is favored to win. They are favored by 5.5 points according to Hard Rock Sports Bet, and on ESPN Sports Bet, they are favored by 5.5 as well. Now, in order to beat the champ, in order to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ. And I've always said this: as long as the champ is still in it, they still got a chance. So, what I am about to say is that I believe the Lady Gamecocks are going to pull this out. It is going to be close. Just like I said, all of the sporting books in America have the Gamecocks favored in this game, and I do believe that they are going to win this game. So, the next game I'm going to cover before I end this video for the ladies Final Four is UConn versus UCLA. So the UConn Huskies, here is their roster. They are led by KK Arnold, Ice Brady, Paige Buickers, Morgan Shelley, Caitlin Chin, Caroline Damari, Jana Ellie Efe, Ozzie Fudd, Aubrey Griffin, Callie McLaurin, Anya Patterson, Quadence Samuel, Ashley Shade, Sarah Strong, Ali Zebel. So, we have the UConn Huskies roster, and let me go to their statistics. So this video is going pretty fast, but I am going to next, what I am going to do after this video is go over to my Instagram show, and I'm going to give you all a show on this very topic, the women's Final Four, on there. So do not leave so quickly, because I have my Instagram show to talk about the Final Four. So UConn in this case. So the UConn Huskies, Paige Buckers, 20.1 points per game. Sarah Strong, 16.1. Isa Fudd, 13.1. Alicia Shade, 8 points. Caitlin Chin, 7.1 points. KK Arnold, 5.3. Jana Ellie Afay, 5.1. Aubrey Griffin, 4.9. Ice Brady, 3.6. Ali Zebel, 3.0. Morgan Shelley, 2.5. Caroline Jotme, 1.6. Quadis Samuel, 1.4. So, UConn Huskies, we know what Paige Buckers is going to give us. She's the leading force for the UConn Huskies. But it's also, this is where the X factors show up. This is where people and players that you didn't necessarily see show up in a regular season game. This is where your bench players and your X factors show up. Now, who do I think can be an X factor in this game? I believe Caitlin Chin can be an X factor in this game. KK Arnold can be an X factor in this game. And Jana Ellie Afay. Obviously, season average, 5.1 points. But she is going to be needed tonight in this game. So, that is the UConn Huskies roster. The UCLA Bruins roster, I am coming over to that right now, and I'm going to give you their statistics, and then I'm going to give my prediction for this game, and then fast forward over to Instagram. So, Elena Arnacelo, Jana Barker, Lauren Betts, Avery Kane, Kendall Dudley, Angela Dugalek, Tamia Gardner, Gabriella Jaquez, London Jones, Carlicia Leggy Walker, Amanda Muse, Kiki Rice, Zania Shaka Nguyen. And their head coach is Corey Close. So that's the UCLA Bruins statistics. Their season, they were 34-2, second best in the Big Ten. And here is their statistics from every player who is on the roster. Lauren Betts, 20 points. Kiki Rice, 12.9 points. Gabrielle Jaquez, 9.9 points. London Jones, 8.7. Tamia Gardner, 7.7. Jana Barker, 7.5. Angela Dugalek, 7.4. Alina Arnacelo, 5.1. Kendall Dudley, 1.9. Zania Shaka Newman, 1.6. Avery Kane, 1.5. So, UCLA Bruins, UConn Huskies. The battle to go for to play Sunday. So, Sunday is the final game for the NCAA women's. Monday night is the final game for the NCAA men. So, this game, I have the UConn Huskies winning this game as of right now. as of right now, they are favored by 7. UCLA Bruins are favored, the Yukon Huskies are favored by 7.5. I believe that they will cover, and we will have for the championship in the not W, but in the NCAA women's bracket, we will have the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks versus the Yukon Lady Huskies for the championship on Sunday. So with that, those are my predictions for the NCAA Women's Final Four. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell to get notified of all of my reaction videos, shows, and other content. We are also doing an expansion over here on YouTube and on my other show, Instagram, on Key City Sports on Instagram. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, because we are going to be doing a lot of content for the NCAA tournament, for the NFL draft, and the NBA playoffs, which are around the corner. So you do not want to miss anything. So remember, one last thing, the key is always on time.